everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing really well and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am doing a bit of an old school. I'm doing a B&M haul. I feel like I was well overdue like a B&M trip, you know, like when you go in and you browse, you don't just nip in and out, you're literally up and down every aisle multiple times if you feel like you want to. I was overdue one of those. So the other day, Coops was asleep. We'd been out for like a nice family day. Coops had fallen asleep in the car and I was like, right, let's go to B&M. Tom had some stuff he needed to do on his phone. I was like, you can do that in the car. Coops can sleep. I'm off into B&M. So that's exactly what I did. I won't lie, I didn't feel like it was as good as it used to be. That might just be how it is at the moment. I've not been in properly in quite a while. But I don't feel like it was as good as it used to be. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, like if it's gone a bit downhill or if it is literally just like this month it's just maybe not as good, I don't know. It might be because they're like transitioning from winter to spring, I'm not sure, but I didn't think it was amazing, but I did still spend a small fortune like you do. I feel like it's hard because like they have the food out, the cleaning aisle, stuff like that, you just can't help yourself, or I can't help myself anyway. But yeah, I was meant to film this last weekend for last week's upload. But we have had a Polly Cooper. I honestly feel like the boy can't catch a break. He's got tonsillitis and an ear infection again. He literally had it a month ago and he had it in December. But anyways, long story short, he's on antibiotics, and this day they've given us a longer course because they said maybe the course was too short and it's just never actually fully gone potentially. So we're trying to give him like a longer course this time to hopefully see if it like goes once and for all. But he's been on the antibiotics for like 2 days and he's already like so much more himself, so that's good. But he's currently down for a nap and I thought, right, I'm taking this opportunity, I'm going to make myself a hot drink and I'm going to drink it hot and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to film my B&M haul. So on the topic of drinks, starting off quite strong actually, I picked us up 2 of these. They look ribbed. Well, they obviously are ribbed. I'm guessing they're ribbed inside because, like, you know when something's usually ribbed you can feel it, you can't feel it on the outside, so I'm presuming, yeah, it's ribbed on the inside. There was absolutely loads of these. There were some really, really nice spring ones with like lemons on. I'm sure there was one with peaches on. I can't remember if it was sunflowers or daffodils, but like spring-like flowers. They were really, really lovely and perfect for this time of year. There was also just like plain glass ones that weren't ribbed. But my thought process was, the spring ones are beautiful, but am I going to want to then use them in autumn? Probably not. So I just got 2 normal ones. I don't know about you, but I always have to buy a pair. Like, I can never just buy one glass. I feel like I'm getting out of that a little bit with mugs, because I used to be like, oh, I can't just buy one mug. If I really like them, then I will try and buy a set. But I am partial to just going in, if I see like one mug I love, then I will get it. But with like glasses and stuff like that, I always feel like I need to buy 2. I feel like it's because one for me, one for Tom. The reason I got these was because obviously it's springing at the minute. Spring is springing. Like the past couple of days has been such nice weather. It actually said it was 16 degrees the other day, and like I can really feel it. I feel like it's really lifted my spirits. If you've watched a while, you'll know that I've always been an autumn girly through and through, and don't get me wrong, autumn probably still is my favourite time of year. Yeah, it definitely is. But I'm so excited, and I've said this so many times, but I'm so excited for like spring and summer this year. I think it's because I've got Coops and he loves being in the garden and stuff. But yeah, spring is springing at the minute. It's not actually even technically spring yet, I don't think. I'm sure it's like in a couple of weeks. And I'm partial to an iced coffee when it's nicer weather, so like spring, summer. I do still love a hot coffee, but I thought with the warmer months ahead, let's get some nice glasses for iced coffees, because I like it with a straw. They were £3 each and I got 2, like I say, because if I'm having one, Tom will definitely want one, so we need 2. So they're the first things that I got. I'm not doing this in any particular order, guys, I'm just picking them up. Next thing, I got some of these. I always get these from B&M, and the ones that we've got, I put them on our window so like behind the curtain so you can't see them. The ones we've got are like full of water, which is obviously what's meant to happen, but I need to replace them. So in here you get a pack of 4 and they were £3.50. And then this is such a random order. They've actually all fallen out. But I got some beans. Branston beans. Are we Heinz? Are we Branston? Let me know. I've always been the Heinz girly, and then I picked these up. I think they were on offer when I was doing my Asda shop. And I picked them up and I actually prefer them to Heinz, so now I always get these. I have got the receipt, I'm pretty sure. Let me just see if I can find it, if I can tell you prices, because I know some of you enjoy seeing prices. There we go. Branston beans. You were £3.50 for 6 tins. I think that's really, really good. I'm sure it's usually like that in the supermarkets for 4, could be wrong. So yeah, got them. Then I picked up some more tea towels. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like tea towels just, obviously they're designed to just wipe sides and stuff down, aren't they? Dry pots and whatever, but they just get stained and wrecked so easy. It's probably because I buy cream and beige tea towels, obviously that's what's going to happen. Anyway, we've got some of these from B&M and I just really, really like them. The only thing I'm not keen on is the tassels, but my sister-in-law had them and she'd cut the tassels off and I was like, oh, I love the tea towels, where are they from? She's like, B&M, and I was like, well, I'm sure I've got them, but they've got tassels. She was like, cut them off. I was like, good idea. So I'm just going to cut the tassels off, but you get a pack of 2, £4. And then I just looked to think, let's do it in some sort of order, but I just can't, so random. I then picked up this Hobby World, it is card. I'm gonna say is it paper or card, but it definitely is card. You get 15 sheets. Coops is in the era now where he likes to, like, I mean, he's obviously not like properly colouring in and drawing, but he likes to give it a good go. So I just thought this would be really good for him if I just sat it like on his mat. It'd be good, and it's also good if we ever want to make like a card or something. So that was £2, which I thought was really, really good. And then to go with that, I also got him these twistable crayons. I was going to get the normal crayons, and to be honest, he's not really at the phase anymore where he puts everything in his mouth. He's kind of past that, but I just thought, like, if he did put the crayon in his mouth, whereas this, it's like, let me show you, it's plastic, so he's not going to actually chew the crayon if he wants to do that. Not that he does really anymore. So yeah, I got him a pack of those. They were, how much were you? £2.79, and you get 12 colours. Okay, I then picked up these, the Coops for Easter. Just little Kinder bunnies. I mean, I'll be honest, Tommy will absolutely definitely eat these as well. I will absolutely definitely eat these as well, but Coops will really enjoy them. So I got them. I'm going to do him like a little Easter basket. I'm not going to go mad because he's literally like 1.5 nearly, but I just think it's a nice little tradition to create. Obviously, like when he's old enough, will he be old enough? No, he won't, but we can probably still do it. But you can put obviously eggs out in the garden and the house and stuff. We probably will do that this year, but he's not going to fully understand it. But I want to do like a little Easter basket every year. And you can put all sorts in, can't you? You can put like a little cup, or like when he's a bit older, like a colouring book, you know, where you're actually properly colouring like Easter bunnies and stuff. Stickers, he's not really into stickers at the minute, but do you know what I mean? It doesn't just have to be chocolate, but obviously this year I'm just going to get him, well, I've got him these, so they can go in that. I'll get him like a little white chocolate egg, and then just see what else I can find, really. So speaking of that, this is in a bit more of a logical order. I saw, how cute is this? It's just got my jam in there as well, so we'll come to that. How cute is that? I thought that was really nice. They did have other ones and they did have bigger ones, but my thought process was it doesn't need to be really big because I'm not going to go overboard. I just thought it was a really nice little tradition to start. It only needs to be like little things. So I thought that was the perfect size, and I will keep that, and then I'll get that out every year. They had different colours as well. They had blue, pink and like a lemon colour, but I really like this green. This was £7, but like I said, this will be going away and coming out every single year, so that's my first thing for that. I then got some jam, some strawberry jam, £1.50. Okay, let's just get the bag off. Sticking to the Easter thing, I actually did have this candle last year and I loved it. I'll be real, it doesn't actually really smell of anything, but I just love the way it looks. I think it's so nice. This is what it looks like. How nice is that? I mean, I'm lying, it does smell a little bit, but it's not mega strong, and I don't expect it to fill the room with the scent because it's not that strong. I think it's like a vanilla-y scent. Does it say on it what it is? Vanilla, yeah. But I just thought that was really nice. That was £5, and like I said, I did have that last year. I got Tommy this Milky Bar Biscoff. Definitely forgot about that because that definitely would not still be in the bag if you'd remembered. I saw this scent. I don't think It says limited edition. I don't feel like I've smelt this before. I may have done ages ago, but I don't remember it. But it's wild raspberry and peony, and I just feel like this is like such a spring scent. So I got that. It smells really, really nice. It smells more of raspberry, but I really like it. I got Coops this. I just thought this would be nice. You know, like if you just want to chuck a few snacks in to go out and not take like a full lunchbox. How many more times do I want to use the word like? Take a shot every time I say it. They had this print, which is safari, and then they also had dinosaurs, but I held them both and said, which one do you want? Because this was a second trip. So I went in the time where he was asleep, and then I also actually went in today because I just needed to get, what did I even get today? What did I actually even, oh, I got these today. Because the sun was shining and I wanted a nice coffee. So I held these up in front of him today and I was like, which one? And he pointed at this one. But I mean, it's on theme because his bedroom is safari. This was £1.50. And as I say, I think it's just good for some snacks when you're out and about. That's the first bag. Oh, I've brought the handle off. Great job. Second bag is probably the fullest bag, hence why it's just broke. What have we got in here? Okay, so I got these bobbles. I actually have some very similar to this and I love them because I really like the fact that they're thin and they feel more like a normal bobble, but obviously they're silk, so they're better for your hair. And they had different colourways in these, but I really liked these ones. So they're £1.29 for 5, which I think is so good. So you've got like different shades of brown, cream and black. I got these, I thought me and Coops could do some baking one day. Again, they had different characters. They had Bluey and stuff like that, but obviously I'm going to get Disney. It says it makes 10 cakes, but they're just nice and easy to do them, aren't they, with your kids. They cost £1.09. That's really good. I'm sticking onto the Easter thing. I got some cream egg bars. And then got myself a little face mask because my skin update, I feel like I need to update you all in a vlog, but Skin and Me seems to be working an absolute treat. The only thing I'd say, I don't know if I maybe need to go on the website and update them, but my skin's really, really dry, so I don't know if maybe the ingredients are a little bit too strong, I'm not sure. But spot wise, don't get me wrong, we're not fully gone, but it's not like covering my whole face like it was last time. If you've not watched my last vlog, then you won't know what I mean, but if you have, then you'll understand. So I just got myself a face mask. I thought that might put a bit more moisture into my skin. They had loads of different ones, but I like the sound of this. It's vitamin C, brightening and glow boosting serum mask. And I really, really like the L'Oreal sheet mask. It's really good. We've run out of shampoo. Anyone else run out of shampoo so much more often than conditioner? I double wash, obviously that's 2 washes every time I do it. Tommy washes his hair most days and doesn't use conditioner. I don't actually know if he ever uses conditioner, maybe once in a blue moon. So I always have like loads of bottles of conditioner and then no shampoo. And it's annoying because I do like to have the same matching shampoo and conditioner, which I always buy, but then obviously run out of shampoo and just have to top up. So I just got a bottle of shampoo, but this smells unreal. This actually reminds me of holidays because I'm sure we took this scent on holiday one time, but it's the Garnier one. That cost, Garnier, oh sorry, the face mask cost £2.29 and the shampoo cost £2.99. I got Tom these razors. He does have a proper razor, but he needs new heads. And when I went in the other day when he was sat in the car, and he was like, I need to order a head, but can you just get me like a pack for now? So I just got him these. Also, I feel like they're better for women as well. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but the men's razors seem to be so much better. And then the last few bits, oh no, I'm going to say the cleaning bits. I picked these up. What a throwback. Did anyone else used to have them as a child? And then the last 2 bits are cleaning bits. I think that's everything. So I got some Sephora wipes. I just like to use wipes to clean the bathroom. I don't know, I like to do, to be fair, I quite like to do my bathroom floor with wipes as well because it's such a small bathroom. It's just so much quicker and easier, and I like it for the toilet and stuff. I'll be honest, I have smelled nicer wipes, but they smell like spring. Like, if that was how if someone asked me how to describe that, it's spring, like flowers. And as you've probably guessed, I'm in my spring era right now. Like, I'm just so excited for spring's not even usually like a season that I'm like woohoo about, but I feel like the past couple of years, every season, like, I'm really ready for it. Don't know if anyone else agrees with that. I'm really, really ready for the next season when it's due. And I'm just so ready for lighter nights, bright, like, flowers, like, warmer weather. I know it's not going to be hot. I mean, is it even going to be hot in summer? But, like, it's warmer. So you'd have to wrap up loads. Just walks, picnics. Just really excited for spring. So I was in my spring mood when I went to B&M. I then just got this Power Bathroom Sephora spray as well. Sephora is so expensive nowadays also. I don't know if anyone else agrees. I haven't even been saying prices, have I? The razors were £4.75. The wafers were, I'm sure they were like £1. Yes, 70 pence. The Sephora, are we ready? The Sephora was, £2.79. That's not actually that bad. That's not a small bottle either, is it? I don't think that's actually that bad. The Sephora out to £3, which again, don't think that is that bad because you do get a lot in there. And then the Sephora bathroom spray was £2.39. And then the last thing I got was this pink stuff. I've seen so many people rave about this. Just put it down your toilet and then leave it. That's what TikTok told me anyway. Yeah, put it down your toilet, brush it to distribute the foam, and then leave it for 10 minutes. And I keep seeing loads of people rave about this, so I thought I'd give that a go. This cost me, the pink stuff, £2.29. So yeah, that's my haul. Very, very mixed match, a bit random. But like I say, I don't feel like B&M was the best, to be honest. Don't feel like it was, you know, at the start I said I'm going to drink my tea hot. It's now lukewarm. So even still I've not drank my tea warm. Yeah, like I was saying, B&M, it wasn't like, I feel like there was a time where I went into B&M and everything, like the home stuff, everything was really good, and like you would, cushions, bedding, that type of stuff, whereas I don't know, I don't love it as much anymore. Maybe I've just changed, or maybe B&M's just not the best. But I find that in a lot of places, I just feel like the shops have gone a little bit downhill. I really, really, really want to take a trip to Home Bargains. I love going to Home Bargains for the different seasons because that is a good shop. Maybe I need to take a trip there. Maybe we could do that in a vlog. But anyways, I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to put this away because that's what I want to do. I want to clean now while Coops is asleep because he's only just gone down. So I can actually put everything away. I might even try and edit this vlog. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to get all of that done, but I'm going to try and get most of it done. But thank you so much for watching. Again, sorry there wasn't a video last week. It's just been a bit all over the shop. But Coops is on the mend. He's honestly so much better now, which as a parent, when your child is poorly, it's the worst feeling in the world, isn't it? You just want to take it off them, but I'm so glad he's back to himself. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, then please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye!